but for half an hour, you know, best of enemies on the stage, and that's the way it has to be.
Well, yeah, they'll both be as professional as ever and as professional as you would expect. It'll certainly be a fast game, both very, very fast throwers, and it will certainly help the flow of the game without any shadow of a doubt. Michael, as he has with most players, has a super record against Vincent with darts like these.
140.
Well do for starters. What a performance, by the way, from Kim Huybrechts to beat Daryl Gurney 6-1. Fantastic finishing. 3 ton plus finishes and a 94 check out as well. But the Van Gerwen 140, matched by Van der Voort.
100.
Vincent has got the game over a short distance to beat his old mate. Problem will
be... Michael will know he doesn't want to give him an inch.
96.
As with any top player, really.
Vincent has to take his chances when they come along. Key.
100.
Oh, 265, so he'll be thinking about his finish, staying up there.
59. Likely require 161.
Well, 20 with the last dart there. If he'd have hit a single, still wouldn't have left to finish.
99.
Trouble if it still wouldn't have left to finish. Strange.
So Van Gerwen.
62.
1 dart at tops.
22.
Now these are the chances that we just talked about, Alan. 106 for a break of throw.
They stay there.
Yep.
Yeah.
80.
He had his chance.
40.
Is he going to get another? Double 10 for Van Gerwen. Oh, now the pressure's on. Last dart in hand. There you have it. Vincent van der Voort had 1 dart. That was a chance. Really was.
Just for a second there, he may have thought he was going to get another visit.
100.
Double 5, last dart. The killer last dart hurts you big time.
Yeah, absolutely.
43.
Not firing at the moment, Michael van Gerwen. Vincent here.
60.
Only 60 from him. Only because we don't say this very often. Michael van Gerwen averaging 76.
96.
He's gone up a little now.
He did that in the first round. I think through the second leg he was around 77,
yeah,
and he still ended up 97, 98. Crazy.
He just has the extra gear, doesn't he, Alan? He can
100.
Just a magician on the darts board.
Well, it just changes in a flash.
58.
But it's not happening at the moment. The winner will play young Josh Payne on the main stage in the last 16 tonight. And here comes Vincent.
140.
Well, left himself 101 from Gerwen. Needs another treble here to leave.
134.
The 170.
101.
So, now a lot of players are using this route. I don't agree with it myself, but if you hit it, it's a good shot. But having to throw a dart and then still hit a treble just seems a strange way sometimes. Quite a few players do use that route.
100.
Oh, good finish. Will give Van der Voort confidence. Van Gerwen has won the last 8 matches between the two great mates.
57.
And actually played here on the stage in the last 16 at last year's Players' Championship final. The format then was first
60.
to 10 and Van Gerwen won 10-6, but at the moment the world number 1 just can't get anything going in terms of scoring.
58.
Oh, that's better.
140.
Definitely better.
Just to let you know, by the way, over on board 2, Joe Cullen 3-0 up against
60.
Roby John Rodriguez. And Joe Cullen will, if he wins, will play the winner of Barney against Adrian Lewis on the main stage tonight.
Oh, Cullen playing pretty well.
He is.
98.
That's one thing you and I do agree on. But he's in a good trot of form. Joe Cullen.
51.
Michael van Gerwen misses 2 more darts at doubles.
Such a long way ahead in the leg.
There's not any more.
He's going to have to hit it now. As Vincent fires in the first maximum.
Last dart in hand again. And last dart in hand wins the leg with Vincent on a finish. He knows he's not playing well, but if you stood behind Van Gerwen and that happens in 2 legs.
Twice, yeah. Heartbreaking. You're almost just about itching to get to the hockey, thinking you're going to get a throw. And then it's ended very quickly.
You may remember Van der Voort. He got to the semi-finals here a couple of years ago, didn't he?
Yeah, it's one of those players that you sometimes think should have achieved maybe a little bit more. He's obviously got the talent. He's a very popular player as well. People love singing out his name. So MVG gets his first one.
Well, crucially for Van Gerwen, this against the darts.
48.
He just hasn't played well at all. By his own very, very, very high standards, but his favourite here
57.
to make it 3-1. Another poor visit, but he has left a finish after 9 darts. Vincent, well, he won't be leaving a finish here.
96. Likely require 124.
1-2-4. I was just checking the score. Probably trouble 16. Hit the single, so
92.
just leave it for his return. Well, is it another good shot to do something, but it's been too late in the leg? Will it be too late this time?
One visit too late. He's 3 darts behind, isn't he? Each leg, and there's the break of throw for Michael van Gerwen to lead 3-1.
It does make a difference. You don't want to give any player
54.
a little bit of an advantage. Played okay, but just scoring too heavily, too late in the leg.
140.
More pressure on Van Gerwen, but they really are the best of mates, aren't they? And Vincent was best man at Michael's wedding, and they travel together, they spend a lot of time together, do a lot of exhibitions together, and the epitome of best buddies, really.
43.
Slip there. Poor visit. He's getting punished for it as well. As easy as you like. Best seats in the house.
140. Likely require 127.
Yep. Double 8. He may be way below par, but he's still far too good for his best buddy. A 127 from Michael van Gerwen, and he now leads Vincent van der Voort 4-1.
Every time he performs well, he's getting to be one of those players that you don't want to draw, but there's a few of those in the mix, isn't there?
45.
Well, Van Gerwen here just has to be ruthless, and he is being.
140.
Yeah, Vincent will be a bit despondent really on the scoreline, because he's played pretty well on occasions. Great visit there, great visit, certainly after starting the leg with 45, but on a couple of the legs he's been just that shot behind.
121.
Despite that 177, still got some work to do here. Well, he's firing on all cylinders now. Follows the 177 with a maximum. And leaves 99.
After starting the leg with 45, and back comes Van Gerwen to pile the pressure on with his 3rd maximum. 3 180s in 3 legs for Van Gerwen.
59.
Well, Van der Voort's in a 177 and a 180 in this leg. and didn't get a dart and a double, as Van Gerwen is ruthless. 5-1, and the world #1 and defending champ is throwing for the match.
I suppose you could say 45 was the problem, but when you follow it with a 177 and a 180, he's obviously scored very well in the leg, but didn't get another shot.
An incredible year, 24 tournament wins. 24 tournament wins this calendar year for Michael Van Gerwen.
Well, certainly feeling comfortable now and firing in the big maximums. That's 4 consecutive ones, Stuart.
Yep,
in the last 4 legs.
Well, why not, Vincent?
125.
Well, after 3 legs, he was averaging 80. He's now averaging nearly 105. So that's how well he's turned it around.
Well, when that first dart goes in the treble 20, you almost feel like it's going to be a maximum at 140 at least. Well, Vincent's woken up without a shadow of a doubt. He's now into the 100 averages, but he could be losing shortly.
Double 8.
34.
Oh.
Reprieve.
115.
115, starting downstairs. Yeah, is it the treble? 18 for tops. Oh, just couldn't find it. Just couldn't find it.
Well, how about that? Yeah, the two mates, it didn't last very long. We didn't think it would last very long, but Michael Van Gerwen was ruthless. The defending champion, the world #1, is through to the last 16 here at the Players' Championship Finals. He will play young Josh Payne on the main stage a little later on tonight. 102 average, 4 180s, job done. Van Gerwen 6, Van der Voort 1.